Hey everybody! Welcome to another month of Celebrate the Seasons here at twopeasindabucket.com. This month I wanted to create a layout about Mother's Day, and I didn't really have Mother's Day specific photos, so I just chose some of my favorite photos of me and my kids, and I'm going to create this layout that has room for 6 photos and lots of journaling. So the first thing I'm going to do is, this is a 2-inch by 12-inch strip, and I cut 2 of these. One will go on the top of each side of the paper, the layout and then I've already cut this pattern paper down to size, and it's about I guess 10 by 12, and I printed my journaling on it. And here I'm just going ahead and adding the rest of my pattern paper and cardstock strips. And I'd already kind of adhered this strip at the bottom, that blue strip. It's about 1¼ inches by 12 inches. And I'd forgotten to put that dark brown cardstock behind it, so I had to peel it up and put it back down. Then I punched 6 12-inch strips using this Martha Stewart doily punch. It is really pretty, and I thought that kind of fancy scallop would go well with the Mother's Day theme that I'm working with here. Just adding a little bit more. I like to add that cardstock strip. It kind of defines each of those pattern papers a little bit better. And just adding a few more of those punched strips along the top there. After I get all of those strips put in place, I have already pre-die cut these really cute brackets using my Silhouette machine and just some brown American Crafts cardstock. And I just resized the brackets to the size I wanted. These are about 5 inches high, and they go right around my journaling, as you can see there. Kind of fun to create your own custom-sized brackets using the Silhouette. And I also die cut that really pretty vine using the Silhouette and just one of their downloadable digital designs. And I cut it out using some of that Basil Swiss dot. The 2009 was also die cut, only I used my Cricut for it in the Graphically Speaking cartridge. It's about 1 inch high. For my title, I used just a font and cut it on my Silhouette. It's the Honey Script font, and I just peeled it up there, and I actually used some spray adhesive to get that to stay where I wanted it. And what inspired the entire layout was this old set of Daisy D's rub-ons I had, and I thought the little quote was just perfect for a Mother's Day layout. So that kind of inspired the theme behind this layout. I'm just going to go ahead and apply those rub-ons there. And you can kind of see it's coming together. The next thing I'm going to do is take some cookie cutter dies from Quick Cuts for the Revolution. And I believe you can use them with the squeeze tool as well. They'll work with the Cuttlebug if you have that machine instead. I'm just going to take some of the pattern paper, and I also took some vellum, and I'm just going to run it through the machine. I wanted to use some vellum to just kind of layer over the pattern paper to tone down the flowers a little bit. And again, just like with the doily border punch, I thought the flowers added a nice feminine touch to a Mother's Day layout. Just going to punch out or pop out those flowers there. And then I thought it would really be fun to play with some of the new Quick Cuts cork paper. It already comes in a 4 by 12 sheet. There's a whole bunch of sheets in the package. And I'm just going to run that through and cut some flowers out of that cork too. And they turned out really cute. Adds nice texture and stuff to the layout. There you can see what it looks like. But that paper is really fun, and it cuts everything you run through it cuts really well, really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and layer some of these different flowers together, some of the pattern paper and vellum, And I'm going to adhere them along that vine. Just going to pierce a hole through the center, and I'm going to adhere them with just a random assortment of mini brads that I pulled out of my collection. I think that one actually is from Making Memories. I thought it was pretty, matched the blue. And there you can see I went ahead and layered several of them and adhered them there with different mini brads. I'm going to work on the right side of the layout now, and this is a really cute instant photo border cookie cutter die from Quick Cuts. It's a new one, and it makes these really cute frames. Kind of looks like those old Polaroid photo frames, and you can just pop a picture underneath it. I printed my photos at, I think, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and they fit perfectly right behind that opening there. I also ran the frames through my printer and put the dates of each of the pictures on there before I did this. And then I'm just going to randomly adhere those to the right side of the layout. I don't do random very often, but I thought with this style of photos, it really worked well, kind of cute and fun. And then I'm just going to take some of those flowers I cut a little bit ago and layer them together and adhere them kind of randomly on the right side of the page as well. This is a bigger flower. I thought it would be cute up there in the corner. Kind of helps balance out the design. I'm just kind of flicking up that vellum a little bit. It adds a little bit more dimension and texture. I also die cut these cute leaves. They're Quick Cuts dies as well. One of them is just regular little leaves, and then some of them are little pop-up leaves where a portion of it kind of pops up from the rest of it. Those are really cute too. There you see a little bit closer up. And then I'm just going to finish the layout off with a sticker from 7 Gypsies. And that is it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to upload your layout to the gallery and click the box for the challenge. Thanks.